All right. Okay, let's do this. It's Thursday. I think it's because of this gratitude thing that we do here. I think Thursdays usually is sort of the apex of my week. Um, yeah, because I think gratitude is without fail it's the solid staple to reach back on. And just yeah, a little like what's been going on for me and sort of like how do I pick these themes and these for these sessions? Of late, I have been had a couple people uh, quit or leave because they for family reasons and other things, and so we're suddenly short staffed. And I've been doing a lot of clinic time, and I'm just feeling just kind of frayed and a little bit ragged. And I notice just generally like my mood is down a little bit, sort of bouncing back and forth between sort of feeling like I got this and other times where I'm just like, man, this is just overwhelming and too much. I'm definitely underslept. I've been getting up super early in the morning just to like try to get a head start on the day. And yeah, just generally just whatever. I'm in a phase of just a little bit of overwhelm. And I bumped into this quote here from one of my favorite guys, Eckhart Tolle. Um, that was just really, really helpful for me. So I thought I'd share it and build our session today around this. So everything in life changes from one moment to the next, but what never changes is that it's always now. And this, on the surface, it sounds like one of these, like, yeah, whatever, one of these like Buddhist platitude things where it's like, it's always now. And, you know, it's no point in getting stressed about anything. But it's so true, right? So if you actually slow down and think about it, um, everything that I'm stressed about, like the memories of like, oh, and then this thing happened with that person. Now I got to do this, right? I'm bouncing back and forth between the past and the future. And in that process, my nervous system gets activated. I feel the cortisol and the adrenaline, and my mind is bouncing all over the place. And I'm forgetting this one fundamental thing, which is it's all an illusion, right? The past, what I think of as the past, and these things that I'm trying to factor into my decision making, the emotional charge to them just comes from forgetting that what I'm perceiving as the past is all happening right now. So I'm sitting here remembering something in the past that was stressful, but it's my memory of it is happening in this moment. And so it opens up a choice to be like, okay, what's your relationship to that, that memory? And that certainly holds true for anxiety about things happening in the future, where you're like, none of it's happened. It's just, again, it's just it's a bunch of thoughts and ideas about this thing called the future, but it's all happening right now. So in a very real, tangible, practical way, it's always now. And the cool thing is I noticed there's sort of some gratitude to that realization, where it's like, oh, that means that in this moment, I actually have agency. I can make choices and sort of steer my ship in the direction of my choosing, rather than bouncing back and forth between these illusory concepts of past and future. So we can use gratitude as a doorway to positivity in the present moment. And I think the gratitude is really revolves around just appreciating that I get to make a choice in this moment. I don't have to be locked into these memories of the past or these ideas of the future. And yeah, I think it's worthy of attention and appreciation that that's in fact true for all of us at any moment in our lives. So anyway, let's go check it out and see if there's a there. So close your eyes. And speaking of now, just noticing like this, this is the body sitting in a chair. If you're Katie, you're probably out in the sunshine somewhere. Just appreciating that right here, right now, this is what is. So just noticing breath coming and going, heart beating, kidneys and liver filtering and doing magical things that we don't even know about. Spleen is doing something too, although I couldn't tell you exactly what the spleen does right now, but it's doing something. As all of these things are happening for us. Skin is protecting us from bacteria and other things in our surroundings. If you have hair on your head, it's protecting you from UV rays. So right from the get-go, just appreciating there's all kinds of things happening that we have nothing to do with. They're happening for us at every moment of every day that we exist. We can do a little intentional time traveling here together. So go back in your memory and just pick anything that pops into mind that meets the criteria of just stressful, unpleasant. It was an interaction with someone. Maybe you made the mistake of reading the news. Just pick anything. It doesn't really matter. And see if you can notice how it affects you, how it affected you. Anger, frustration, fear, annoyance. And I think here's the magical move is to realize that as you're remembering this thing that happened in the past that was kind of unsavory, the mere fact of remembering it is happening in this present moment right now. So there literally is no such thing as the past, all caps. It's just something that we're thinking about in this moment right now. I guess what I'm getting at here in terms of gratitude is that the awareness that what I call the past is just a bunch of mental activity in the present moment. Feeling gratitude for that insight because there's some freedom in realizing that. It's just my brain thinking thoughts, seeing pictures of things that supposedly happened. I'm remembering all of it right now. So I get to choose what I want to do with that in this moment. I can choose to hang out there and process it, maybe learn some lessons from it. I can perseverate and get upset all over again. It's my choice. See if you can feel into that truth. It's my choice what I do with this stuff that apparently had to do with the past. And then let's time travel into the future. So think of something that concerns you, worries you, something that might happen. If it does happen, it means all these things. Maybe it means pain. Maybe it means upset of some sort. And then again, realizing that anticipating or worrying or thinking about these things in the future, that too is all happening right now. It's the illusion of some moment in time in the future, and we're thinking about it right now in this moment. And just appreciating or feeling gratitude for that insight. How cool. None of this stuff has happened. I get to choose how I want to relate to it right now. I can choose right now to play out all kinds of different scenarios of what might happen, and or I can just notice my heart beating, breath coming and going, because that's what's actually real in this moment. It's always now. Even when we're lost in thought about the past or the future, those thoughts are always happening right now. So feeling gratitude for the insight that is that that truth. And take a deep breath in, long, slow out breath, relaxing the hands, belly, back, shoulders, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more. Now, relaxing the belly and the hands, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes, come on back. Well, that one went by fast, and I may actually hang out on my own and just spend a few more minutes in that place of just connecting with that. So if that appeals to you, I encourage you to do the same. And hopefully I get to see you tomorrow. Be well, everyone.